Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin with a little review of last class, prepositions of movement, before we proceed to the next one. Okay, let me get here, here. Okay, so first, a question related to the preposition of movement. Prepositions of movement are usually used with verb of motion, verbs that indicate that it is moving, which is a verb of motion, to be, to go, or to do. Let's see, Maria, which one indicates movement? Be, go, or do?
Go.
Go. Okay, nice. Number 2, choose the correct preposition. The earth goes the sun once a year, so it makes this movement. Carlos, which is the right preposition? Across the sun, past the sun, or around the sun? If it makes a circular movement.
Around
Sun, around the sun. Okay. Eduardo, my dog was lying on the sofa, so I yelled, get out of, from, or off.
Out of.
Okay, Guido, which is not correct? The bridge went on the river, over the river, or across the river?
Across.
Across the river. Okay, Carlos, which is correct? How far is it, the station, from here? From the station, to the station, or away from the station? We have here from, so we use from again, we use to, or we use away from.
From the station or from here?
From the station, from here.
Yes.
Maria, they drove the French border. In the French border, towards the French border, or into the French border?
Towards
The French border. Eduardo, to score in soccer, you must get the ball, the goalkeeper is el arquero, and into the net. You must get the ball through the goalkeeper, across the goalkeeper, or past the goalkeeper.
Through.
Through the goalkeeper. Guido, you usually feel the most exhausted after running a steep hill. Steep means like this, steep hill, in a sharp angle. Running up a steep hill, running down a steep hill, running around a steep hill.
Up. Running up.
Up. Okay. Carlos, which are the correct prepositions? Donald fell the boat and the water. Donald fell down the boat and in the water. Donald fell off the boat and into the water. Donald fell out of the boat and onto the water. We're using the verb fall for both sentences. So Carlos, which combination of prepositions do you think it is the right one?
Donald fell off the boat
into the water. Okay. And finally, Maria, the prisoners escaped a tunnel. They dug the prison wall. dug means cavar, excavar, dig, dug, dug. Okay? So the prisoners kept under a tunnel they dug through the prison wall, escaped out of a tunnel over the prison wall. The prisoners escaped through a tunnel under the prison wall. They dug under the prison wall.
Through
Through
through a tunnel.
under. Okay, number 3, through under. It is for me, who I am a person who has a almost uncontrollable imagination. So sometimes when I see this, I imagine the process. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's check answers. Okay, and it says 60%. Why? This is correct. Okay. Go to. Around the sun is also correct. Okay. So this one is correct. This one is correct. Eduardo, why this is incorrect? Because out of what? Out of the bed, out of the chair, out of the box, out of my lap. So the correct one is get off. Remember, when we watch the video, we're going to watch the video again before doing the next exercise. Remember, when we talk about the video, they say off is to move from one place away, to stand, to go out. So my dog was lying on the sofa, so I yelled, get off. Okay, out of. Remember that is moving from a closed place outside to move outside. I got out of the car. I got out of the bedroom. I took my sweater out of the closet. Okay. To take out my shoes, I moved my feet out of my shoes. Okay. So number 4. It says on the river. And that's when my imagination gets close. Across the river, went across the river. El puente se movió cruzando el río. The bridge didn't move. On make more sense because it's like this. This is the river, so the bridge went. In this case, the verb went means location. It is located. Okay? Over is moving up. So which one makes sense? On the river. Over is movement. Across is like this is the river and the bridge go like this. The bridge is here. Okay? The bridge moves.
Cross is not the other side, the other side.
Yes, but remember, it's the position of the bridge. Okay? And it says, which is not correct. Which is not correct. You have to read carefully. It's not correct.
I
Okay.
understand now.
Okay.
What is the correct answer there?
The right answer, over the river.
Yes.
Because this is the
On.
river and over. Because on, you make
Over.
contact. Okay, so you use over. Don't worry, we're gonna check the video. I don't know if you watched the video. No, you weren't here that day. So, Carlos, if I have here from, I cannot repeat from. Remember, from is where the action starts. Okay, so how far is it, the station, from here? I cannot use from again. Away from, no, I cannot use from 2 times in a sentence. So the right question is to. To, from, or from to. From, where you start, where it begins. To, where it finishes. Here, they inverted. How far is it to the station from here. ¿Qué distancia hay? A la estación desde aquí. Okay. Number 6. Okay, towards. Very good, Maria. You remember that towards is moving to a point. Eduardo, when you say through, I really make me laugh. Because if this is the goalkeeper,
Uh-huh.
okay, this is the goalkeeper, and this
But
is
yes.
the net, you say through. It means that this is the goalkeeper and the ball passes through his body, so
person.
like a
Yeah.
bullet. Okay, so which is the right one? Past the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper
That
is
was
standing
correct.
here and the ball passes. Okay, it was funny when I thought a ball passing through, like in the cartoons, that pass
That was
through the body
criminal.
and give a hole in the belly. It was funny. Okay, running up a steep hill, it's okay. Donald fell very good off the boat and into the water. And you say, wait. It's not in the water. Remember, in is a location preposition that indicate the position. And into is when you move inside. And the preposition for water is always in. So off, into. And finally, Maria, very good. Through a tunnel under the prison wall. Under, through, ajá, está por debajo, el túnel está por debajo y atraviesa el muro. No. Over the prison wall. So this is the prison wall and the tunnel goes here. Impossible. So it is through, under. Let's get a little check of the video we watched last week on prepositions of movement. Give me a second. Let me get the video. The video is also in the classroom. Okay. My YouTube downloader. Okay. Pre-PP preposition LG HIKL prepositions of movement. Okay. Let us check a little bit the video we watched last Friday, about the prepositions of movement. Okay. Okay, and let me share so we can check it again before doing the next exercise. Remember, this is also in the classroom. Okay, remember through, that you pass through the door, you see through the window. Okay, you go through a tunnel, car pass through a crossroads. Second one. Okay, past the house. The house is here. You don't stay in front of the house. You don't stay opposite the house, but you walk or move, or the car moves, or you drive past. Means you leave the point of reference behind. Okay, like the ball passed. The ball was kicked past the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper is here and the ball past him. Okay, the ball goes past the goalkeeper. Okay, to go to my house, you have to go straight ahead past the Tia supermarket, and then you turn left. Or you say to go to my house, you have to turn left in the first corner past the Tia supermarket. So you know you have to leave Tia supermarket behind. Okay? So we can say past is a synonym of leave behind. Remember that we talked about moving to a higher level, okay? And that we have the climb is not only used for mountains, but it's also used for anything that moves you up the ladder. Likewise, we have moving to a lower level, down, go down, climb down, drive down the hill, down the mountain, go down the stairs or downstairs, move from a higher level to a lower level. You move your hands down your desk. This is my hand. I'm going to move it down my desk. Okay. Then we had across, okay, pass, like through, pass from one side to another to arrive to a place. We have to walk across the road to reach the restaurant. Yesterday, I had to walk across the mall to meet my friend Louis. Okay, so I have to cross all the mall to get there. The ball fell into the box when you move inside a place, a location, etc. Okay. For example, my cats usually jump into my closet. So if the door of my closet is open, they walk into the closet. They jump into the closet, okay, because they love lying on my clothes. Likewise, the opposite movement is onto. The ball fell onto the box, onto a surface. When you have a movement, jump onto, fell onto, okay, move onto. Sometimes my cats move onto my desk and they stay on my desk because remember, on indicates position and onto the movement to an on position. Then we had come out, okay, move outside a closed place. Cars are driven out of the garage. So the car is in the garage, and when they move to be out of the garage, it goes out. It is driven out. Off, you remember, move from one position to a different position. In this case, you got off the chair. So you stand. Then we have away from. I'm flying away from the airport. It's like go away, move away, drive away. Okay, make space between one point and your position. Okay, and we talk about get away. In the movies, when someone shouts other people, hey, get away, it means move far from that place. Then we have around, that means making a circular movement or a semicircular movement, but around also means walk without direction in a place. So around the city not necessarily means that you go outside the city making a circle. Okay. Then we had around, toward, moving the direction of something that is static. I'm driving toward the gas station. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, Okay, move in the direction of. As Maria said, the example, they move toward the border of France. The border is there, so you move in that direction. And finally, we had one preposition that is not in the explanation. That is along. Okay, along. And it was said that along is like if you have a street, a road, a path, you move following the path or the road or the river or the beach. You can go here, or you can walk. If this is a street, you can walk in the middle of the street. You can walk following one side. If you have a path like this, a path in the park, when you move along the path, it means that you move in this direction. Following the development of the path. Okay, so walking along can be in a straight way, that is usually what people do, or you can move following a direction. Okay, that was what we got last class. Okay, that was what we talked about last class. So now let's continue. Once we have making a brief review, okay, let's get to the next exercise using prepositions of movement. Okay, I don't know. Into, in, onto, on, and out of. So here you use location and movement. I don't know how I managed to get into this mess, onto this mess, or to this mess. Let's see, Carlos, which one do you think is the right one? Mess means disaster. Into, onto, or to? Carlos, which one do you think is the right one?
Oncho.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You say onto. No. Okay, the right answer is into this mess. Yo no sé cómo me metí en este desastre. Into this mess. Okay? Eduardo, I hope you won't run any problems. Onto any problems or into any problems?
Into many problems.
Correct. Into any problems. Okay. He was trying to throw his hat, Maria, into the roof or onto the roof? Throw
Onto,
his hat onto the roof.
onto,
Good. Guido, John always manages to get onto trouble or into trouble? Onto or into?
Always manages to get
Onto
into
trouble
trouble.
or into trouble? Into trouble.
Into trouble.
Yes. Carlos, he threw himself. Through is past tense of throw. Okay, throw. He threw himself the work with great enthusiasm. He threw himself at the work, into the work, or onto the work?
onto.
Onto or into? I couldn't listen very carefully because there are some noise. So onto or into?
Onto, onto,
Onto.
onto.
No, into the work. Okay. Maria, she ran the room, out the room, out of the room, or off the room.
Out of the
Out of the room. Notice, Eduardo, the room is a closed place, so he went out of. Why? Because I mentioned the room. She ran out of the room. Eduardo, I took the envelope, my pocket, out my pocket, out from my pocket, or out of my pocket. We know it is out, but out from, or out of?
Out from?
No, out from doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Yes, you cannot go out from. Okay? Because from is the point of starting. So out from doesn't exist. We have out or out of. Okay. Guido, she sat there staring onto the window. Staring means looking at. It's a synonym for look at or look out. Okay, it's a synonym of looking. She sat there staring the window, onto the window, on the window, out of the window.
Out of the window.
Out of the window. Correct. We can say also through. She sat there staring through the window, looking, using your side to go out, but your side passes through the window. So we can say she sat there staring through the window. Carlos, John wants to get advertising, at advertising, in advertising, or into advertising. Advertising in this case means publicidad. So, something is sounding, but I don't know what it is.
Into.
Into advertising. Yes, move into that kind of profession. Maria, he promised that he would look at the matter, onto the matter, or into the matter.
Into the matter.
Correct. Okay, he's going to research to find out what happens with that matter. In this case, it's not materia, but asunto. Okay, nice. Here we have the options: over, out of, round or around, to, away from, along, under, across, back to, and through. Okay, so Eduardo, number one, they walk it. One of those prepositions. Let's do this. So each one of you have one.
Okay.
So
The walker.
wait. Let me do this. This one is for Eduardo. Okay, sorry. Let me put it down here. Number one is for Eduardo. Number two is for Guido. Number three is for Carlos. Number four is for Maria. Number 5 is for Eduardo again. Okay, Eduardo again. Number 6 is for Guido. Next is for Maria. Then we have Carlos. Then we have here Guido. And then we have here Eduardo. Okay, so you have your turns. 2 for one of them, for you, 3 for some other of you. So I'm gonna give you, yes, 2 minutes for thinking about which preposition corresponds to the sentence you have. Your 2 minutes starts now. One minute to go. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Eduardo, they walked the supermarket.
I think it is along. I walked along the supermarket.
Along the supermarket. Guido, the boy ran
All ran over the bridge.
over the bridge. Remember, if you have the same option that has already been used, please indicate
Oh,
it.
under.
Under the bridge.
Over or under. Depend the bridge.
Carlos, he ran. The track means la pista, pista de carreras. Para la gente va corriendo para practicar. He ran.
I think it is alone.
Okay, let's put here in written along. Okay, you said along. along the track. Number 4, Maria, the bus drove
Oh, through a bus tunnel.
okay, through a dark tunnel. Eduardo, he walked the beach last night.
Walk over the beach.
Over the beach. Guido, the teacher walked the classroom
Up
out
to.
of back
Up
to the
to.
classroom.
Up to.
Back to the classroom. Maria, the bird flew the houses.
Around.
Around the houses.
Around.
It's round because we don't have around but round. It's the
Okay.
same. Carlos, I walked further the post office to get to my house.
Away from.
Away from. Guido, I went to the store to return my shirt.
I went to the store.
To the store to return my shirt. And letter E, Eduardo, they ran out of the field or across the field to score a goal.
Across.
Across the field to score a goal. So notice, not along the supermarket. The boy ran under the bridge. In the case you put over the bridge or through the bridge is correct too. The bus drove through a dark tunnel. I walked further away past the post office. They ran across. Okay. So number 1, they walked across the supermarket, out of the supermarket. Okay. Here we know he walked along the beach. The teacher walked out of the classroom. The bird flew over the houses. These are the houses, so the bird flew over the houses, away from. I went back to the store because here they walked to the supermarket. And across, you say, back to, pero ¿por qué back to? Porque regresaste a la tienda a devolver la camisa. Okay? So be careful. Most of the times, if you translate, you wouldn't get it. It's a visual thing. Okay. Fill the preposition of movement in English. Let me put it larger so people who are from the phones can see it. Again, let's assign one to each one of you. So now I need to put it smaller because otherwise you wouldn't see it. Okay, so let's put it for everyone. The singer ran for Eduardo. Eduardo, the singer, they walked for Carlos. The hamster ran for Maria. She went really fast for Guido. Then we have Eduardo again. We have Carlos again. Carlos again. Then we have Maria again. And finally, we have Guido again. And here is for Maria. You have here the example. Okay. I think I missed one. Give me a second. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so this is the order. Okay. For example, she walked across the road, along the road, into the road to go to the supermarket, and so on. You have the options at the end of the sentences. Again, I'm going to give you 2 minutes so you can guess the answer. So your 2 minutes start now. Use
Sorry,
your
Miss.
visual.
Sorry, Miss. What's the pipe? The hamster run. The pipe? I don't know what is pipe.
The pipe, la
Pipe.
tubería,
Pipe. Ah,
la
oh,
tubería.
thank you.
Water
Thank you.
pipes, sewing pipes. Pipes means tubería. And
Okay,
actually,
thank
we
you,
don't
Miss.
say tubos. How do you translate tubos? Tubes, no.
Thank you.
Tubos in English is pipes. Okay? One minute to go. I have a clock in front of me. That's why I look like, and I use it to count the time. Yes, because you say, ¿qué la misera que ve? Y ve y vuelve a ver. Okay, it's because of that. Okay, your time is over. So, Eduardo, she walked across, along, or into the road?
Into the road.
Into the road. Carlos, the singer ran stage because he was nervous. Off stage, onto stage, or downstage. Stage means escenario. The singer
Onto.
ran stage because he was nervous.
Yeah, the singer ran onto.
Onto. Maria, they walked school because she forgot her jacket. Along the school, away from the school, or back to the school because she forgot her jacket.
Oh, my God. Uh,
Along, away from, or back to.
Along. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm the the hamster run. Sorry.
No, this is they,
So
not the hamster. They walked along
yes.
school, away from school, or back to school.
Uh, uh, Along.
Guido, the hamster ran the pipe, through the pipe, across the pipe, off the pipe.
Well, the three you can use for this sentence.
Okay,
But
so you say,
the run or the run across.
Eduardo, she went really fast the hill on her skateboard, down the hill, up the hill, or around the hill.
Down the hill.
Down the hill. Carlos, their children ran under the park, round the park, or over the park. Round or around is the same.
Over.
Over. Maria, we walked at the theater, out of the theater, round the theater, or across the theater.
Around. Around.
Round. Guido, I walked at the restaurant where my family was, into the restaurant, out of the restaurant, or onto the restaurant.
Into
the restaurant. Maria, I ran the bus stop, toward the bus stop, through the bus stop, or along the bus stop.
Through.
Through.
Towards.
Towards. Okay. And the last one, let me give me a second. And the last one for Carlos. She came with the elevator, down with the elevator, away from the elevator, or around the elevator. With the elevator.
down.
Down.
Down. Okay, let's check. Let's do this. I'm going to say it in Spanish so to be clear. El asunto con las preposiciones no es traducirlas, es visualizarlas porque son preposiciones de movimiento. Entonces, Eduardo, si yo aquí tengo the road, la carretera, ¿ok? ¿Cómo va a caminar hacia el dentro de la carretera? ¿Le va a abrir un hueco a la carretera para caminar adentro? No.
No.
¿Ok? Luego tenemos into, across. Entonces yo puedo decir, ok, puede ser she walked across o si puede ser she walked along. Okay, so this is along and this is across. Any of them would be possible. Cualquiera de las dos son posibles, pero ¿cuál es la que tiene más sentido? Visualmente hablando, ¿cuál de las dos es la que tiene más sentido? ¿Que camine así o que camine? Si yo le doy check. Across the road. Across or along. Si hubiésemos puesto aquí along, la coloca correcto igualmente, porque estos son ejercicios que tienen, como quien dice, inteligencia artificial. Okay. The singer ran onto stage or off stage. Si este es el escenario, ¿verdad? Y el tipo está nervioso because he was nervous, ¿cómo va a ser que él corrió onto? O sea, él corrió hacia arriba. No, porque ese es el escenario, es algo que está estático. You can run up the hill. You can run upstairs. You can run climbing a mountain. Okay, climbing up a mountain. Pero ¿cómo va a correr? Si esto es así, ¿cómo va a correr aquí. Puede saltar, pero no correr. ¿Ok? Entonces, until no va. The singer round down. ¿Cómo puede correr? Puede saltar para abajo, pero no puede correr debajo del escenario. ¿Qué me queda? Off. ¿Por qué off? Porque off es salir o retirarse de un lugar. El tipo está aquí, está nervioso y ¿qué hizo? Salió corriendo y se fue del escenario. ¿Okay? Nuevamente vamos, las preposiciones tanto de lugar como de movimiento son una cosa visual. ¿Ok? Es imaginarse la situación. Vamos con el que sigue. They walked back to school. María, esta es la escuela. Vamos a imaginar que esta es la escuela. ¿Ok? La chica dejó su chaqueta aquí. Esta es la chaqueta de la muchachita. ¿Ok? Ellos se van. Los niñitos se van de la escuela. ¿Ok? Se van caminando. Ta, 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 tan. A ella se le da cuenta que se le quedó la chaqueta. ¿Y qué hace? Se devuelve a buscar la chaqueta. ¿Y cuál de todas estas significa devolverse? Along the school, o sea, a lo largo de la escuela, no, porque la escuela no es un camino. Away from es alejarse. Entonces, si ella tiene que buscar la chaqueta de nuevo en la escuela, ¿qué usamos? Back to. ¿Okay? ¿Por qué? Porque se devuelve. Nuevamente vamos a cuestiones de tipo visual. Este es el pipe. ¿Ok? El hámster tiene sentido de que el hámster corra así. Dentro de la tubería el hámster puede correr así. No puede.
No.
Off the pipe. Quizás. Okay, yo puedo decir que el hámster, que está aquí, el hámster aquí, el hámster con rabo para distinguirlo. Ok, él puede ir, el pipe termina aquí. Sí, él puede salirse. Ok, pero ¿cómo es lo más lógico que se mueva el hámster? Así, siguiendo la dirección de la tubería. Si la tubería cruza, él cruza. Si la tubería cruza a la derecha, él cruza a la derecha. Si la tubería sube, él sube. Si la tubería baja, él baja. ¿Cómo va entonces? A lo largo de la tubería, siguiendo las direcciones de la tubería. Vamos con el parque. ¿Por qué es around the park? Nuevamente vamos a la parte visual. Si esto que está aquí es el parque, ¿verdad? Vamos a decir que es un parque cuadrado, puede tener cualquier forma. ¿Ok? Los chicos, yo tengo mis tres opciones, out of, around, and across. Esto no tiene ni rejas, ni barandas, ni nada. Como no tiene límites, no puedo usar out of. ¿Ok? Under the park. Oye, van a correr por debajo este es el territorio del parque y los niñitos se van a meter por debajo del parque. No se pueden porque tendría que haber un túnel. ¿Ok? Si hablamos de over the park, entonces los niñitos vuelan. Los niñitos van volando, no caminando, sino que van volando por encima del parque. ¿Qué me queda? Acuérdate que hablamos de que around no solo es movimiento giratorio, sino caminar, moverse dentro de un área. Entonces, si los niñitos se mueven aquí, los niñitos se están moviendo aquí, están around the park. ¿Okay? Vamos nuevamente con la parte visual. Si este es el teatro, vamos a decir que este es el teatro, ¿verdad? Around the theater. Entonces, si este es el teatro y yo lo veo desde arriba así, entonces yo voy a caminar around the theater. O sea, le voy a dar la vuelta al teatro. ¿Qué sentido tiene darle la vuelta al teatro? Ninguno, a menos que digas, I went to the restaurant that is around the theater. And, ok, around también es cruzar así, entonces aquí está el restaurante. Pero en este caso es the theater. Luego tenemos across the theater. O sea, atravesé todo el teatro. Imposible, porque si aquí en el teatro está el escenario, tú no puedes ir caminando, atravesar el escenario y atravesar hasta que salgas por el otro lado. ¿Qué me queda? Salí del teatro. Out of the theater. ¿Okay? Como les estoy diciendo, el uso de las preposiciones de movimiento es una cuestión más visual que de traducción. ¿Okay? Tengo que usar el sentido común. Por ejemplo, she walked into the road. Ajá, pero into es moverse dentro de algo. Yo me puedo mover dentro de la calle. No, yo puedo estar dentro de la calle. To be in the road, American English, on the road, British English. Okay? The singer ran off stage because he was nervous. Salió corriendo el escenario porque estaba nervioso. Okay? Onto no puede salir corriendo encima. No puede salir corriendo hacia abajo. ¿Cómo sale corriendo? Fuera. They walked back to school. Se devuelve. The hamster ran through the pipe. Sigue la dirección de la tubería. Si la tubería cruza a la derecha, cruzo a la derecha. Si la tubería va a la izquierda, cruzo a la izquierda. The children ran under the park. ¿Cómo van a correr? O sea, abren un hueco y se meten por debajo del parque, ¿no? Okay, over the park. Ah, los niñitos vuelan. Pero aquí dice que están corriendo. Si tú corres, no vuelas. ¿Qué me queda? Por descarte. Round. We walk at the theater. Okay, across the theater. Voy caminando y atravieso todo el teatro. O sea, atravieso el pasillo, atravieso el escenario, atravieso el backstage, la parte de atrás del escenario. Lo atravieso como que si fuera una bala. No, porque entonces, ¿cómo voy a atravesar yo el escenario? Tengo que abrir un hueco o abrir camino o subir y bajar. Y aquí en ninguna parte me dice que yo subo y bajo. Entonces, no. Okay. Luego tengo around the theater. Caminamos dando la vuelta al teatro. ¿Qué voy a hacer yo caminando alrededor del teatro? Y por último me queda salir del teatro. Ah, salimos del teatro. Ahí sí. Entonces, es una cuestión de representar mentalmente, conociendo cuál es no que traduce el significado de cada preposición, hacer una imagen mental y buscar la lógica. Y como dije en una masterclass anterior, ¿ok? Es más fácil descartar las opciones incorrectas que buscar cuál es la correcta. ¿Ok? Normalmente a este nivel, en los exámenes y en este tipo de ejercicios, lo ideal es no buscar cuál es correcta, sino cuál es la incorrecta. ¿Ok? Entonces, mañana vamos a continuar practicando the movement prepositions, okay, for tomorrow again. Nuevamente, busquen algún ejercicio por su cuenta en internet y traten de hacerlo con ese método no de traducir, sino de visualizar lo que significa cada una. Entonces, onto es esto, over es esto, into es esto, across, tengo algo así, along me voy siguiendo un camino, una ruta así de vuelta, voy por donde dice la ruta. Ok, out of, salgo de un lugar. Ok, out of the supermarket, out of my house, out of my room, y me visualizo el cuarto, atravieso la puerta y me voy fuera. Out of. Off, cuando está en una superficie, clank, se mueve de esa superficie. O sea, traten de conceptualizarlo más como una imagen que como una traducción. ¿Ok? Porque si no, se les va a hacer sumamente complicado hacerlo. Más fácil es ok. Y segundo, en los ejercicios, traten de descartar las opciones que son equivocadas o que no tienen sentido, en vez de buscar cuál es la correcta. ¿Ok? So, thank you for your time. Please do not miss the class tomorrow so we can keep on practicing the movement prepositions and go to the next topic. So, have a nice day. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Miss. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.